Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show, and I am very happy to have back in studio the Park City High School girls soccer team, and I'm welcoming back Danny Johnson, as well as Jessica DiCaprio, Bailey Hoagland, and Coach Chip Cook. Welcome. It's great to have you guys back in studio.
Thank you.
What a terrific season you've had, and we wanted to give folks a chance to find out that may have not attended. Why you didn't attend, I don't know, because you should have been in all the games. And they could have used your help. But congratulations, seriously.
Thank you.
What a great year. Yeah. Won your region, that's awesome, no doubt. And made a good run after that. So let's talk about that a little bit for folks who aren't familiar. So what was the, kind of give us the play-by-play, so to speak, of the next couple of games?
So after we won region, we went into the first round of playoffs against Richfield. And we beat them 8-0.
Yeah, you cleaned their clock.
So, yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Then we went to quarterfinals against Juan Diego, and that we didn't have very good luck with that. We lost 2-6.
But no one had good luck against Juan Diego.
No, they won.
Right?
They won the whole thing.
Yeah. They beat other teams handily, right?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about that. They kind of wiped some people out, I guess.
Yeah, and they beat Logan, who's in their own division, by 3-0 in the finals, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, the previous state champs. Logan won last year.
Yeah, Logan did.
Right, a big team.
Yeah.
A good team with returning seniors and all that.
Yeah.
Wow. So you guys lost to the people who won everything. So that's not bad, right? It's always good.
Yeah,
right?
it's better to lose to them.
It's better to lose to the winner.
Yeah.
Than somebody gets in second or third.
Yeah.
Okay. So talk about, for just a moment, talk about the play. Talk about how you guys felt on the field and how the season felt to you as you wrap things up. I'm kind of curious about the emotions and things.
It was definitely, the last game was definitely hard because we went against the wind the first half and it was brutal. And it was just, we had a couple of goals that just were really unlucky. They had a great free kick. One was assisted by their goalie because the wind literally just took it from end line to end line. I think, so we were losing 3-0 at half, and we all just decided that we would give everything that we had, especially the seniors, because we never are going to play again in high school.
Yeah.
And when the final whistle blew, I expected the emotions because I had seen them in the past from all the other seniors, but I didn't really realize how strong they actually would be. You're just kind of sitting there and you're like this is actually over. It's not, we're never going to do this again. I don't know, it's just kind of a weird sensation.
Yeah. Coach, talk about your players in this season, this year, especially these seniors.
Well, they were hugely impactful on our whole team chemistry, team dynamics, and the thing I was the most proud about of our whole team is we never gave up.
Yeah.
I mean, we were down, and until the final whistle, they kept playing, and we pulled back 2 goals, but six was too many to overcome. And I don't think the score is truly indicative of the type of game it was. Like Bailey was saying, the wind. I mean, there were 40-mile-an-hour gusts, and it was hard to get it out of our. It was hard to get it out of our end first half, and they scored on 3 corner kicks and a free kick. So 4 set plays, and like Bailey was saying, the first one bounced twice, nearly went over our goalie's head, and she tipped it up. It went off the bar, and then the forward just came in and put it in, and I thought to myself, that was the first goal of the game.
Wow.
Oh gosh, it's going to be one of those days, and you have those days in soccer.
Yeah.
We've never quite had a day like that, wouldn't you guys agree?
Yeah.
But gosh, they were a pretty good team, and we were just a tiny bit off, but they never gave up. They kept working hard and
left it all on the field, huh?
yeah, we gave them a game. I would say the score line doesn't indicate that. But.
Well, the thing, I mean, we talked about this when you guys were here last time about how much you love set plays because of the fact that, well, set plays are made to score. I mean, if you get a set play going, hopefully you've got a 70% better chance to get something in the goal.
Yeah.
Right? So when you've got that many going against you, especially if there's a kick or something like that, a free kick, well, yeah. So that when you say one of those days, that's what you mean. It's there are a lot of things lined up against you that make things a little more difficult than a straight on game.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we were feeling like we've had a lot of games where we started off down. Our preseason, the typical score at halftime was 3-0.
Really?
And
you guys like to come from behind, huh?
it was just we just wanted to give ourselves an extra battle in the second half.
Right.
And we always came back. And so we were able to come back a little bit, but again, when they were able to score a few more, it was tough. But I was just so proud of the character of the team and just their fight and never die attitude. And that was sort of the highlight for me of this season, was who they were more as individuals and the character that they showed in those tough times. Because it's hard to play in a game that you're pretty sure you're not going to win and still give it your all. And they did that.
Wow, it's impressive for sure. Talk to me about, for a moment, this isn't the only thing. I mean, obviously you guys put a ton of time into soccer, but academically too. You guys are winners there too, right? So talk about academics for a minute. How are you doing in school? How's this year looking?
Well, so far, with it being senior year, not a whole lot of motivation.
At least she's honest.
But it's definitely sort of an eye-opener.
Yeah.
Being senior year, like I gotta work harder. It's gonna be harder in college. I gotta do it, no matter how much I don't want to.
Okay.
So it's not too bad, really.
Comments?
Well, this is the last week of the quarter for us, so I'm kind of playing catch up where I may
did some homework.
Slacked off over soccer, but I have a similar course load to last year. A little easier, but it's a little harder with the out-of-school activities that the clubs I'm in and sports. So I didn't really expect that going into school, but now I think I've kind of got the hang of it, and it's balancing out, and I kind of can manage it
Like you
more.
said, this is important when you're talking about playing, especially if you're playing in college. Right?
You definitely have to, it's definitely an eye-opener. Like, you're like, oh, wow, I'm going to college, and I kind of have to figure out what I want to do with my life. Wow,
it's a little overwhelming, isn't it?
Well, I have to say something about these girls.
Do.
These we're talking 4.0 students here.
I know. When they say they're slacking off, it's like,
so they're slacking
not
off.
Turned in one assignment.
Is not it goes from a 4.4 to maybe just a 4.0. So
that's kind of what I thought.
They're
too.
tremendous students.
Well, this there's a couple of questions that we want to talk about. Of course, we want to talk about the team coming up in the future. So I'll get all of your impressions on that. But for a moment, what is the plan for each of you? We're getting pretty close to making some decisions on college and whether you'll play sports and things like that. So
we're applying for college. Pretty much every senior in the nation is applying for college right now. For me, I'm probably going to the U, which I'm pretty excited for, even though it's just half an hour away.
Sure. Okay.
I haven't really decided where I want. I mean, the U looks promising with in-state tuition, but I'm looking at a couple engineering-based schools out east in Washington State, so on opposite ends of the country.
Engineering, huh?
Yeah, engineering. Specifically environmental, but I'm not sure yet. Still undecided.
That's cool.
And I don't know. I think I'm really looking for a school that'll give me the option to change my mind rather than have a set pathway.
Okay.
I'm looking to play college soccer. So right now, Emory University in Atlanta is my top choice. And then from there, it's probably like Columbia University in New York.
I'm sure University of Atlanta is excited to hear that.
Yes, I'm very excited.
That's good.
It should be fun.
All right, let's talk about the future too a little bit, Coach. The team has had the benefit of some great seniors that have spurred them on to that region win, to going to the tournament and doing well. Talk about what next year, with this example set for them, what you're looking at.
Well, the seniors left a great legacy of leadership. I think we have some really strong younger players. The seniors dominated the bulk of our roster, of course, but I think the future is always promising for Park City High School girls soccer. We have a very solid base. The JV team this year lost one game and were undefeated in the rest of them.
Wow.
So they had a really great season and played all the same teams we did in preseason and fared a little bit better than us record-wise. Of course, it's apples to oranges who they're playing
Sure
against,
is.
but still, they're really good, solid, committed players, and I think a lot good things can come out of their off season. How much they play with their club teams and how hard they work with conditioning. And
hard work doesn't seem to be a problem for Park City athletes, especially our girls teams. I want to thank you guys all for being here. Congratulations on a great season. Congratulations on your final year playing soccer here in Park City.
Thank you.
Way fun, and it was certainly fun to get to know all of you. I really appreciate you coming in a couple of times.
Yeah,
It's been great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's Park City High School girls soccer team, and of course, we want to encourage you yet again to make sure you get out and support all of our high school teams. They need your support. We've got a lot more coming up here in the Mountain Morning Show right after this.